Cool. All right. No screw ups this morning.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And we'll mute this. Would suck.
I know, right? Hi, good evening, everyone. Hey, Alex. Good morning.
What's going on, Alex? We'll get started in about 6 minutes. Stephen McCardle is. I think Stephen is new, huh?
I know,
Okay,
right?
Stephen
Hello,
McCardle.
Stephen.
What's good with you, Stephen? Okay, we're gonna get started in about 5 minutes. All right, Jonathan Buckner. What's good?
Hello,
what's good,
Jonathan?
What's happening, brother? What's happening? Okay. All right.
Yes. So welcome. So this is your first time joining our live stream. So we're going to have this for 2 hours. So we have prepared some talking points for you guys, and hopefully you chime in. And this is a call in live stream. Those who are new to our channel. So.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
How do you do that?
Jane, what's good? Good morning, Jane. What's good? What's good? Aren't you out of the country, Jane? I thought Jane was out of the country, going to Singapore or something like that. Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
All
so
right.
Stephen. Oh,
okay. Stephen's been here to the Phils a couple times already. He knows what's up. Okay. Slick Rick, you know what's good, Slick Rick. What's
You're late.
I know. He's on the late break.
No, he's not
morning,
yet
right?
late. It's only 8:55.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So he's early actually. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so Stephen, if you don't mind me asking, what places in the Philippines have you visited already? Okay. Hello, Mika. Good morning.
Good morning, Mika. You guys don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. Please hit that like button on your way in. Let the YouTube algorithm catch up with our channel and with this live stream, so we can blow it up a little bit. All right, Ron Hughes from Atlanta, GA. What's going on, Ron?
Hello, Ron.
I'll be up in your area in a couple of weeks, actually. In a few weeks, in mid-April, I'll be in Georgia. Anyway, you guys are not. Atlanta's not that close to Savannah, but I'll be in Savannah, Georgia, in a few weeks. Okay. Stephen said he went to Davao. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mika. What's going on, brother?
All right. Okay. So.
Okay. How are we doing? We got 4 minutes left. Okay. I mean, I think we're good with the sound and everything, so we can kind of get started now.
Yeah. So, hey, Tiger, Ronnie. Good morning.
What's up, Tiger? What's happening, man?
Good evening to you.
You want to run down the rules and we can get started a little early, right?
Yeah. We're good. Okay. So Stephen said he went to the Philippines 2019 Angeles City.
Stop in Angeles, huh? I ain't gonna ask you what you did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Palawan, Baguio, Pangasinan, and Cebu.
Okay, all right. So he was around for a minute, right?
Hey, Derek. Good morning.
That's right. Derek is flying in Iloilo on Monday.
Yeah. Right? Derek Casanares. Okay.
Right. Ivan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Philippines and the scoop. What's up? What's going on with you? Right. All right.
Yes. So before we start, should we start?
Yeah, let's go. We can get started, I guess.
Okay. Right. So before we start our live stream, welcome back to Rich Abroad.
I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Cheng.
Star Wars show. I like my Star Wars stuff. Show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There we go.
So all right. Before we start with our live stream, let me just remind everybody that we are respectful here in this channel, and we are expecting everybody to do the same. And we try to be respectful, not just to us, but also the ones who are joining the live stream or chiming in the comments. Now, this is a call-in live stream. So we pinned the number for you to call in or to dial. If you're in the US or Canada, you're just going to dial directly 415-490-8030. I already memorized your number.
Of course.
Yeah. And
it's
also,
not my number.
Yeah, the number for the live stream. Yeah. So also, we are, just a little disclaimer, we're not soliciting any super chat, super stickers, or any super.
But if you give them, we will love you for it, and we will not be upset.
And also, don't forget to hit the like button and the heart emojis or any other emoji that you see here in the chat box. So YouTube will put us out in the algorithm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also, again, let me just remind you, this is a call-in live stream. So
Okay.
if you wanna chime in, we have prepared 2 topics
No,
for
not
you.
if you want to chime in. We want
Want
you
you
to
to
chime
chime
in.
in.
Yeah. We want you to chime in. It's a call-in live stream. It's active, not just us talking. We want your opinion. We want to hear your opinion. We want to see your opinion. So we encourage you. We want you to call in. We want you to participate.
Yes.
Okay.
So we actually have 3 topics here. We have an opening topic for discussion, and we have topic 1 and topic 2. But before we proceed, hello, Jonathan Buckner. Can't wait to start traveling overseas, especially to the Philippines and Thailand.
Right on.
So,
Okay. What's up, Jonathan? Hello. I guess it's good morning for us.
Yeah,
But
and
for you guys, good evening for you
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
Randy72, have a great day.
Mhm.
I hope you're having a great day. We all are having a great day.
I know I'm having a good day, right? Right, to our friends,
Smoothly.
smoothly, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Stephen McCardle said, I went there with friends that live in Alaska in 2019. Couple lives in Alaska, but wife is from Angela City and still has family there. I was dating her niece.
Okay. Let's get to our first topic, our opening topic. Slick Rick brought it up.
Yes.
Slick Rick brought it up. Sad to see the devastation in Myanmar and Thailand. What's the first?
So
what's the first topic or the first question?
Yeah, the opening topic for discussion is about earthquakes. So is it better to be at the top of the building or at the bottom of the building?
I don't really know. I mean, because nobody's been around to tell, right? So for me, I'm on the 50th floor. I'm banking that I don't want to be on the bottom floor. That's what I'm thinking. Or I don't want to be on the 20th floor. I don't want to be anywhere near there because I just figure like you're never going to get to the bottom in time, and yeah, and you're going to get crushed. That's my thinking anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my thinking is that I would prefer to be, it's either on the first floor or on the top floor, so that I could be like on the top floor, because number one, when the building collapse, of course you need to go up because the rescuers will be on top of the
if you can get up. But you think you can get up during an earthquake though? You think you can go upstairs during an earthquake?
Well, you have to stop first, and then of course when you feel like the building is going to shatter.
Then you run upstairs?
Yeah, I think I run upstairs or just pray here.
Yeah, I think you're better off praying.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how that works out for you. Trying to run upstairs during an earthquake. I don't know that that's going to work out, sweetie. Yeah.
But prayer is very important also.
Right.
Yeah. So
yeah, as Derek said, Derek said the bottom of the building to get out. Derek, if you're at the very bottom or somewhere really close to the bottom, well, yes, go down. But I would say go down. But if you're somewhere like the 20th floor, you're never going to get out. You're never going to get out. I'm thinking, and as Derek said, you can't go up when in the middle of an earthquake. How are you going to go up? You're not going to be able to go upstairs in the middle of an earthquake.
This is still shaking.
You're not going to be able to do it. Yeah. So people, as Slick Rick's, I don't think it's possible to be running anywhere inside of a building. That's the point. That's the point. It's just being in the right place at the right time, or not, or the wrong place at the wrong time. But so the question is, where is it best to be? I actually think if you're not at the very bottom or really close to it, you just got to pray. You just got to pray and hope everything works out. But I think
agree.
I think it's better to be at the top. That's just my own opinion. Yeah.
In my opinion, also, because in my thinking, the rescuers will once the buildings collapse, the rescuers will be start removing the.
Right, you'll get removed. You'll get out first. You'll get out first. But the cat's on the bottom.
Yeah.
If you're in the 20th floor, it's gonna, even if you live, it's gonna be a long time before they get to you.
Yeah, that's just my thinking. That's why I want to be on the top floor, especially when you're on a building like 50th floor or something like that. Yeah. But of course, if you're at the bottom, the thing that you want to do is to get out immediately.
Right.
So you want to be out in the open, just like what Slick Rick said.
So you have 3 people who have been through the grind, been through earthquakes. Me, Slick Rick, and Derek all grew up in the Bay Area, so we understand earthquakes for sure, right? And I'm telling you, you just pray. You just pray you're in the right place, because like Slick Rick said, you're not running. I mean, you're not going to be like, oh, there's an earthquake. Let me get going. You can't. I mean, literally, it's like you're not running nowhere. Yeah. I mean, for reals.
I know,
for
right?
reals. Look on YouTube. Look on YouTube and look at some earthquake videos.
Yeah, I'm just making fun of it.
And notice
like
that nobody is really running. Right?
You have to duck, cover, and hold.
Right.
So that's the first thing. That's we normally have earthquake drills here, like twice a year, national earthquake drills, because the Philippines is preparing like for the big one. So we have like the big one earthquake, and of course we belong to the Pacific Ring of Fire. Yeah. We had we talked about it.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Did, right.
So anyway, so Slick Rick said, Stephen McCardle said, someone said to me, after earthquake in 2023 November, a fire truck can only reach the second floor.
That's it. If you are not in the third floor or lower, you just gotta pray. You're just gonna have to pray.
Hello, SR Williams. Good morning. Good day to you.
What's up, SR Williams? What's going on, brother? Right.
Yeah.
I just think you just have to be in the right place, the right time, or you just gotta start praying.
I mean, when I experienced the strong earthquake, I was in first grade. I can still remember that because my mom's like, everybody come here, get under the table, something like that.
I had a class. I was in a class. I think I told you about this. I was in class and an earthquake hit. I mean, it was small. I think it was like
small
it was like 4.9 or 4.7 or something like that. But I felt it. I was like, oh snap, right? I was like, look, hold on, man. Let me get out of here, because you don't know how big or small it's gonna be. So I was, but even at that point, I was on the 20-something floor. So it's like, okay, let me just start. Let me just start, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, all right. So we kind of established there's not really a whole bunch you could do if it's a big earthquake. It's not really a whole bunch.
And I think also that when it's your time, it's your time.
Gotcha. I hear you. Okay. Okay. All right. So next topic. So SR Williams said he experienced earthquakes in Ohio and DC for reals. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was earthquakes out there. Okay. Derek Greenway grew up in SoCal, so he knows the drill for sure, right? So SoCal has earthquakes. Northridge, right? Yeah. So people from California know the drill. We definitely know. But I didn't know. I really didn't know that they had earthquakes on the east, out in the east in Ohio and DC. I had no idea.
And just like what Stephen said, we all just lift it up into God's hands. That's it.
Yeah. Stephen, where are you in South Carolina, bro? I'm curious to know where you are in South Carolina. Because the reason I'm asking is because I'm going to be actually in South Carolina. South Carolina borders Georgia, but I'm actually going to be at the Marine Corps base, or located near the Marine Corps base in South Carolina. So Columbia. Okay. So a little further away from me. Okay, cool. All right. I don't know if it's possible. I'll just let you know I'm going to be there, and me and maybe a couple of other guys are going to get together on the weekend of whatever weekend follows the 17th in April. If you want to join us, give me a shout out. Let me know, and I'll give you. We'll give you some specs, and that'll be cool. That'll be cool, right?
Yeah.
Go South Carolina. We hear you, Tiger. All right. Yeah, I'll be right next to Paris Island. I'll be right next to Paris Island. So so if you're up for getting together, that would be super cool. We definitely love more merry. Might maybe even have a what you call it?
Meet and greet.
A meet and greet, right? A meet and greet, right? Okay. Tobias is in the house. Tobias, what's going on, brother? Right?
Good morning. Good evening to you. Good morning. Good evening. Great day.
Right. Exactly. Right. Biggie said he experienced an earthquake in Puerto Rico. Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it will be cool for you two guys.
I think it would be super cool to do a meet and greet. It's small scale, but if you get 5 cats together, BSing around, we might have some fun too. Me and Slick Rick have a date in the Bay. We're gonna do some stuff. Look, and by the way, I mean, look. Speaking of, my first week I'm gonna be in the Bay. So I think the 9th, 10th. The first weekend I'm gonna be in the Bay. It's the weekend. Slick Rick, we got to finalize the day if it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But when we do, we'll have one more live stream before this, right?
Mm.
And we'll finalize that, and we'll get together. If you guys want to get together in the Bay Area, I know there's a couple cats here that are in the Bay Area. Let's get together, have a couple of drinks, or get some dinner or something, and chop it up a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Paul Good. I know Paul's in the Bay. Paul said he was on the Oakland Cypress structure. Ouch. Right. Dude, don't give me. I remember that like it was yesterday. Like it was yesterday, and it scared the literal hell out of me, because I mean literally, and that's how I know you're not running anywhere. You're not going anywhere in an
Because
earthquake.
it's moving.
Yeah, so it should be crazy. Yeah, Tiger, I will literally be in Beaufort, South Carolina. That's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna meet John Armwood. So, thank you. I'm gonna meet John Armwood, and we're gonna get together. But look, the more the merrier. I'll be literally in Beaufort, South Carolina. That's where my son lives. So if you guys want to get together, let me know. I will definitely hit you guys with the specifics, and maybe we can all get together and have a little thing. Well, I'm looking at you like you're gonna be there, right? And have a little
Did you
thing,
call me?
right? And have a little thing together. That would be super cool, right? All right. Okay. Cool. So, I was born in Oakland and grew up in Richmond, but living in Bangkok. Derek, do you know? I always say Berkeley because it's easier, but I was actually born in Richmond, California, at Richmond Hospital back when there was Richmond Hospital. It doesn't exist anymore. But I was actually born in Richmond and raised in the Berkeley area. So yeah, but anyway, only people from the Bay Area will know Richmond, right? Okay. All right.
All right. So Ron said we had small earthquake in Atlanta many
Really,
years
I
ago.
did. It's always good to know stuff. I mean, I never knew there was earthquakes on the East Coast, but yeah, I guess. Stop, Derek! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be okay, because that's where you're from. The village, Derek. The world is so small, brother. Because I was raised in the village on Bradford Drive, bro. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That is so crazy. In fact, I go hiking. What's the name of the park? What's the name of the little park right behind the village? Is where I always do my hiking and do my 5K runs when I'm at home. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Derek, he lived right by me, like literally two blocks away from me. Right. So anyway,
Maybe
okay.
you know each other.
It's a small world. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Tobias. Tobias, how you feeling? Right. John Armwood said there's a village on the West Coast. Good morning to you, John.
Good morning, John.
Right. Right. So yeah, me and Derek definitely Point Pinole. Yeah, exactly. They have two. Usually have 2 or 3 races each year, and during the running season, it's a great park. It's about you can do like a 5K, and it's really cool area though. Real cool areas.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
it's good to know
Small
that.
world.
Yeah.
Small world, right? John Armwood, we're counting them down, brother. Slick Rick, we're counting them down. We're gonna get together, have a good time. We might even add a couple people to the party. I'm just saying, it would be cool. We might be able to make the party a little bit bigger than we thought. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So now we move on to the topic that we prepared for you. So we have 2 questions. In the first hour, we're going to talk about how long should you wait to consummate the new relationship when you arrive in the Philippines?
This is my question. I think I have a pretty good general answer, or I know what most cats are going to say, but I want to know what you guys think. How long do you wait before you kind of get down? I mean,
Let's get down to business.
Is it the first night? Do you wait a couple dates just to make sure she's legit, that she's the person that she was before? How long do you wait, or do you just like, we got to get down to business tonight, right? So that's the question. How long do you wait? S.R. Williams said the 3rd date, right? 3rd date. S.R. Williams, I think I'm kind of with you. On that. I will tell you guys, the Filipina is likely going to press the issue, right? She's gonna. What you can tell me what you think. I mean, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about thank you. I'm talking about. Do you think if the Filipino woman is staying with you for 3 nights, do you think she's gonna want to wait 3 nights?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Immediately.
Yeah, she's
Because-
gonna want to.
Because this is my thinking for most Filipinas, because they want to try to lock you down.
Yeah, she's gonna
That's
try to
like-
lock you down before anybody else can get their claws into you.
Mm.
So you might have to have some intestinal fortitude, right? I'm just saying. But right, so most cats said so. SROM said 3rd date. Tobias said the 1st night if you're really into each other. Derek said day one. Jonathan said a couple of dates. John Armwood said the 3rd date, right? And Slick Rick said as quick as possible. You can't wait too long, right? Exactly. She's not gonna wait, right? Day one. Tiger said day one worked. Okay.
But for me, if you just met, but if you've been talking for a while online, maybe then that's the time that when he arrived, let's get to it.
Right,
right. When you've been talking to
she's
each other,
anxious. She's been waiting for a long time.
Waiting for a long
Yeah.
time. But the case would be different if you just met the person. So
Right,
for
right.
me, I would have to say 3 or 4 dates before 3 or 4 or 5 dates more
Yeah,
than.
I gotta be real with you. I'm being real. I have a date clock. If we get to 3 dates and I haven't consummated it, yeah, I'm nah. Especially if we've been online for all this time and we've been. You're talking about 4 and 5 dates, come on, man.
I mean, you just met her.
Come on, please, man.
You just met her. You're already here in the Philippines, and then you matched, for example, and then you see each other.
I hear you,
so
but
it's still 3rd date.
3 dates.
You're just
that was at home. At home, 3 dates.
But it's different here in the Philippines.
It's shorter. It's shorter. 3 dates. If we have 3 dates, and you guys tell me if you guys feel like I'm wrong. Give us your input. Share with us. Let us know. Again, please.
This is a call-in live stream, and the number that you're going to call is already here pinned on the comments. It's 415-490-8030, and I'm gonna pin it again.
Yeah. Girl. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. 3 dates at home. 3 dates. Look, my time is valuable.
I know.
Time is valuable. Why am I wasting time figuring out at this age? I'm just saying at this age. I mean, safety is an issue and all that stuff. We could talk about all that safety, but 3 dates, period. And here, 3 dates or less.
3 dates or
I'm
less.
just saying, again, keep in mind, if we've been chatting online for months and months and all that stuff.
But what if you just chatted while you're here already? Like you arrived here and then you chatted already. For me, it's more than 3 dates.
It's still
3 dates. Even you, like, for example, let's just use you as an example.
Let's do that.
Hypothetical.
How many dates should it be? I'm not saying I ain't calling nobody out. I ain't calling nobody out. I'm just saying.
It's fine.
Okay. Are we still gonna keep talking about this?
I'll shut up.
Okay. All right. Here you go. Here you go. Running off of this meeting. I'm like, can you count? Because I'm just saying you might need to go back in time a little bit and think about the past.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying. Right.
But
Tobias
anyway,
said. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so but again, I think that's different. So
okay, we got a caller on the line, and here. All right, and let's see. I might have not hooked this up. Caller, this is Richie Rich and Ching. Who's on the line?
Yo, Richie Rich, this is Tobias Michael.
Hi,
Tobias, what's going on? Tobias, before we even get started,
how
you feeling, brother?
Dude, every day I'm stronger and stronger, man.
That's what I want to hear.
Thank you, man. I was online and I thought I got to call my brother.
Why not, brother? Why not? Yeah. Give us what you got. How long should you wait, Tobias?
Well, man, the first night, I say.
Right.
You know, if you're into each other, you know what I mean?
Right. You get busy, right? Just now, is that like Ching's thing? Like, if to me, I'm saying you've been online chatting it up, you've been talking for months and months or whatever, you finally arrive. I'm just thinking more than 3 dates.
I know.
To me, that's crazy.
When you get here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
how about you?
So Tobias said, look, so Les, he just said, get straight
Get
to
straight.
it. Yeah. I think we might have lost the connection with Tobias.
No,
All
go ahead, man. I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you said just get straight to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what if you're already here and you meet her after you come here? What about then? Is it any different or the same?
No, it's no different, man. If you're into each other, I've met many chicks the first night and we did the nasty, you know?
Okay. All right. You know, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on this one. But I've met people in 3 dates. I got a 3-date maximum. Period. Absolutely. Right. Okay. Tobias, we're glad to hear your voice. Man, you sound strong. You sound
Yeah.
strong. We love that. Glad to
Mhm.
hear your voice. We appreciate you calling in. We'll get to the next caller. Thank you, brother. We love you, man.
Yeah, cool, man. Be cool. Bye-bye.
All right. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye-bye.
All right. Don't forget. Call in if you want to. We love you. Call in. Share what you got. What were you gonna say?
I'm going to say that it's easier to call than to type your messages.
It's a lot
here.
easier to call,
it's a
right?
lot easier. Yes.
All right, let's run it down.
So,
Okay.
let's go back to.
Okay. Derek said day 1. Jonathan Buckner said a couple of dates. John Armwood said at least the 3rd date. Slick Rick said as quick as possible. Let's get to this caller. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. All right, caller. Richie Rich and Chingo on the line. What you got for us? Who's on the line?
Guess who this is?
Who is it?
Johnny P. Who else?
Oh,
Hey, Johnny!
I wonder why his
How you
number.
doing, Jay?
What's happening, Johnny? What is going on, my brother? Are you doing okay?
As far as my health, I start rehab next month.
Okay.
Man, I feel great since I had that little bit of surgery.
Good.
My arteries blocked 90%.
Wow.
And if I hadn't got home when I did, if I hadn't came to the Philippines and caught bronchitis,
You would have never
and it
known.
got progressively worse,
Right.
the doctor said I might have had a stroke or heart attack or even worse.
Man,
I might not be talking.
It's a good thing, bro. It's a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, brother.
Yes, it is a great thing. So I'm happy to still be here.
Yeah, well, we're happy you're here too.
Yeah,
and we can't wait for you to get back, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear your voice, Johnny. I missed you already.
So where exactly are you going to be at, Richard? I'm gonna fly down there. I was gonna drive, but my daughter said no. You should fly down there.
I'm gonna be in
a car and all that.
I'm gonna be in Beaufort, South Carolina. I'll be in Beaufort, South Carolina, and after this live stream, I'll give you the specifics. I know John Armwood is gonna. I'm gonna meet with John Armwood, and we're gonna get together either in Savannah or maybe closer to Beaufort, whatever works for John. But after this, we will get together and we'll put it together and give you the specs. But we'll make sure that that we give you the specs so we know exactly when and where we're going to meet after this live stream. Okay.
Right.
And
let me tell you, Rich, I'm so excited, man. I can't wait.
John, I'm excited to hear your voice, Johnny. I'm gonna tell you this legit. We miss you, brother. We really miss you.
We do.
Okay.
Every time we eat a banana split, we remember you.
Miss you too.
Yeah.
Y'all think about you guys every single day.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
We love you, brother. But Johnny, what you got
what
you got for this conversation? How long do you wait?
Oh, easy. That's an easy one. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes after you leave.
Yeah, why waste time, right? No sense in wasting time. Right, I hear you. Okay.
Hey, take it easy, Johnny, huh?
Yeah.
I'm patient.
Right. I'm patient 5 minutes, not 2 or 3 minutes.
No, baby, it all depends on the situation. But I'm a patient guy. I can wait. If she's worth waiting for, I can wait.
I could wait. But not that long, bro. No, not that long. John.
Not that long either.
Johnny, we're
not that long either.
We're gonna get to the next caller. We'll talk to you. I'll talk to you offline.
I just want to holler at you guys. That's all.
We love you, brother. We love you. Thanks for calling in.
We
appreciate you.
Man. You just
Yeah,
don't know.
we do.
I'll be talking to you, Richie.
For sure. We'll talk to you offline. Take care, brother. We love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Johnny said 5 minutes. I know I miss him a lot too. Johnny said 5 minutes. He's a patient man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So let me just acknowledge the super chat from Mr. Ray and John Armwood. Thank you so much.
We really appreciate you guys for the super chats, guys.
So Mr. Ray said, "What's going on? This the last weekend until I head out and be in the Philippines."
Mhm.
So it's going to be here.
Awesome.
Are you going to catch him?
I think we have a 1 week thing where we'll be in this. Well, we'll be here. I'll
got
still
it,
be
got
here,
it.
right? So we can probably we'll probably have time to get together. I would
Mm.
love that. So, Mr. Ray, yeah, holler at us before you get here. Let us know if there's something we can do to help you out. But we would definitely like to catch you when you get here, right?
Yeah, and John Armwood said, I want to get to know of her. 3 dates give me a little time. Yeah, I think 3 dates is reasonable.
I'm cool with 3 days. And look, if I really like her, 3 dates is legit. You know, if we're having a good time, I think 3 days is legit. But
do you normal? Sorry, I have this question.
Right.
But do you normally know if she's giving you hints?
You definitely know, right? You know, because the touching, you know, because we talked about this before, right? Like if she's groovy with you, she's gonna touch you a lot, right? She's gonna sit close to you instead of far away. She's gonna give you signals that lets you know, like, I'm ready, right? Yeah. So anyway, I think so, right? Tiger said she's gonna try to lock you in. And Tobias said, look, he's done this. He's been there, done this, wrote the book, right? And yeah, exactly,
Bought the
right?
T-shirt.
Yeah. Tiger said shorter than that, right? Slick Rick said by the 3rd day and no action, I'm just moving on, right? There's a lot. There's a lot.
So I can say that, you know, Filipino men are really patient because we go through this phase called courtship.
Yeah.
And it takes months or years.
Oh, stop. Yeah, quit.
Yeah, before you
quit with all that.
Yeah,
stop with all that. Miss me.
So I think there's a lot of, you know, I was reading Tiger Ronnie's comment. Foreigners have different rules.
Yeah.
So I think here in the Philippines we are more.
There's a reason that we invented the drive-through, because we want things faster. Right? We want to speed things up, right? Everything we do is about speeding up the process. So 3 dates, right, Ching? 3 dates. All right. Yeah. Oh, you don't have nothing to say? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
I'll just shut up.
All right. Okay. The time is compressed in the Philippines. I hear you. Tobias said I'm high. Tobias said we're just trying to get to it, right? All right. Foreigners have different rules. I agree with that, right?
So,
you got your own. Yeah.
Spend the day with her and then boom.
Yeah, and then get to work.
I mean, you'll get an idea if she wants to do it with you, like
right.
within.
I mean, I'm not talking about forcing yourself. I'm not talking about anything crazy. I'm just saying if she's feeling you and you're feeling each other. I'm not saying you just do crazy stuff.
Okay. Now, who normally takes the initiative?
But at home, it could be either. It could be either, because the woman is going to let you know. Okay, I'm like, don't be digging in my nose.
No.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, yeah, the woman's going to let you know. There won't be any kind of you'll know, you'll understand, right? But here is going to be different. She's going to send you signals, right, Ching? Right. She's going to send you signals, right? She's going to send. Again, she'll touch you. She'll get close. Maybe a kiss or something sweet. But you'll know.
What if she shugged you? Shugged.
I know.
We shugged.
Yeah.
We shugged on the
Yeah, it was an accident. Anyway.
Okay, I'm his bro now.
Yeah, I know, huh? All right. Slick Rick said 5 minutes, man. By the time I get there, hold on. It'll be a challenge to make it to the hotel, right? You might Kevin said he might be doing stuff in the trike, right? In the trike or in the taxi. Right. Okay,
Derek said, I think that when the woman is ready to go with you to your hotel room, she's ready to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, come on, we're adults, right? I mean, I understand the whole shy facade thing, but we're adults, right? You understand, she understands, you know, you've been waiting for a long time. And even if you just met somewhere here, there's an understanding.
Yeah, right? And also the moment he invited you to his condo, that's it.
you understood. You understood what was going on. Squeeze said, I'm 58 years old. I ain't got time to wait one date and that's it. If
Mm.
nothing happened on that second date, deuces, right?
Yeah.
I understand, Squeeze. I absolutely understand.
Mm-hmm.
Months. Somebody said months. Are you crazy? Yeah. Tobias said, yeah, months. Who you tripping? Yeah.
Stephen
Mhm.
McCardle. I don't know if it's a thing here. You know, the speed dating where you like I just saw it on videos
I
on
don't think he
YouTube.
literally meant speed
Uh,
dating. I don't think he literally.
Stephen McCardle, 3 dates
Yeah.
or 3 dates
I
speed
know he said
dating.
that, but I
What?
don't think he meant it literally.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Like
Yeah, like
fast
fast.
pace.
There you go.
Okay,
There,
got
yeah,
it,
yeah.
got
There
it.
you go.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So right. So Bud Phillips came in, and Bud, you know what? One thing I like about Bud,
Mm.
and he's very consistent. He always has a good message. You know, a
Mm.
good message from the Lord. And Bud, don't, seriously, I say what I say, and I feel how I feel. But don't think I don't appreciate the messages that you always put
Mm-hmm.
in the comments that you always send. So
Mm.
Bud said, as an evangelical on our wedding night, right? I don't hand out free samples. Hey,
Mm.
I'm not mad at you. I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mr. Ray said, I feel like I'm the chick trying to take my time. She's trying to come back to the Airbnb and be in the bed after my long flight.
Right.
I mean, you would understand that you sometimes it takes a lot of understanding from the Filipina that
Mhm.
you've been in a long flight and it's very
Yeah.
tiring.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, the majority of Filipinos have not
Not
been
been
outside of Asia. Even if they've been outside the Philippines, they haven't been outside of Asia. So the longest flight they've ever had is maybe like 4 hours
4 hours.
to Thailand or something like that. It's a long flight. It's a minimum of a 12, like 11-hour flight,
Mm.
a bare minimum. And if you're flying from the East Coast, it's a long flight. So she just needs to understand. But it's tough to understand that though.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. But it's up to you to invite her. Now, of course, if
Right.
you invite her, be ready for the answer because she won't say no.
Yeah.
Most of the time, she won't say
Exactly.
no.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Mr. Price said, I don't want my first encounter performance to be based on that. Right. And look, that totally makes sense. Right. I mean,
Mm,
if you waited that long, if you've been chatting it up and all that stuff, you waited that long, you want it to be good. You want it to be
mm,
special. You want to take your time. You
mm,
don't want to be all rushed to, nothing like
to
that.
do it.
Yeah. You want to please each other and all of that stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely agree with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you're having jet lag, you're not your 100%, you're not your best self,
Mhm.
So
Right.
you want to be the best for your partner when you
Right.
arrive. And again, just a reminder for everyone, don't forget to hit the like button as you enter the
Yes,
live stream.
please.
If you forgot and you're already here, then hit it. It won't hurt. And don't forget that we have the heart button, the emoji, and all the other icons that we have here.
Thank you. Please hit the like button on your way in. We definitely appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
Eric Dunwoody said most men are ready on the first date, especially if she's hot. But if she's not, why would you have been talking to her that long, right? I mean,
Mm,
you figure she's pretty good looking, right?
mm,
But if you go too fast, it could affect your relationship. Good point. Good point,
mm-hmm.
right? Right. And Slick Rick said he always hits the like button on the way in. Of course. Of
Okay.
course. All right.
Yeah, I have this saying. I know this. It's not my saying. I just heard it from
You
somewhere.
stealing it from somebody?
Now,
Okay.
quote. I don't know who owns it. It's just a quote. I'm letting you quote that.
What's the saying?
Too much, too fast won't last.
Too much, too fast won't last. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Fair
if
enough.
it's too fast, that's your only purpose. Then.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Ray, about 2 months, which is not long talking, but damn, should drop if she's drop dead gorgeous. But I know that's throughout the Philippines, and that's the thing.
Mm.
She's probably going to be good looking, right? If you've been talking for a minute, she's probably going to be good looking, at
Mm-hmm.
least in your eyes, for sure,
Mm.
right? All right. We call it bump and run in Chi-Town, right? Bump and run, right? All right. Jacques said 3 dates maximum. Jacques, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I
So
just
Slick Rick
right,
said most men are to go at the drop of a hat.
are ready to go. Yeah,
Ready to go.
yeah. Okay, exactly. All right. So I think that's a consensus. I think the
Yeah.
consensus is 3 dates or less. Some
Mm-hmm.
guys are ready on that first date, and I think that works for me. I'm kind of with that. Next topic. What's the next topic?
Okay.
Right.
So, I have like a follow-up question.
Okay.
Do you think that waiting longer waiting for a longer time before intimacy makes the relationship stronger or weaker? Longer time, like for example, you really like this girl, you like her a lot, but you think, should we wait? And
but then what have you been talking online? If we're talking about this situation, the Philippines, and somebody from home, what have you been? I mean, isn't that all the time that you've been talking online and all that? Weren't you waiting?
You were waiting,
right? So I mean, so when you get here, I mean, it doesn't that time doesn't count? Doesn't that
it
time
does
still count? Okay.
So do you think it makes it stronger when you wait, or no?
Yeah, I mean, I think it does, but
I think it okay, sure.
I think it does. I hopefully it intensifies the feelings, but I still think there's the whole thing about it's passion the first time. There's a lot of passion the first time, and then you got to see, okay, is she really? You got to see what she's like or how you guys mesh together face to face, because it's a different ball game. It's a totally different ball game. Eric done what he said. The R. Kelly. My mind stuff, but okay, I can't sing it, huh? But I can't sing it, copyright. But my body's telling me, okay, right, okay. I know. I'm thinking. I was thinking Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I see R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, right?
I can visualize.
Right. Get to know her heart if you want it to if you want it to last a real long time. I agree with that. I agree. Get to know her heart. While I'm getting to know her heart, yeah.
What's
wrong with your face? Yeah. While I'm getting to know her heart, I mean, there's lots of things you can do while you're getting to know her heart, right? Right. Mr. Sean, go ahead. Sorry.
Is this for men or just for women? Because I think for women, emotional connection comes into play, because we normally, out of curiosity, you want to know how you both connect physically. But of course, when you want to do it with the person that potential partner, you want to at least have that emotional connection. How about you?
I agree with that, but again, I'm saying, haven't you built up an emotional connection if you've been chatting for
3 days?
No, I'm saying if you've been chatting since you were at home and you finally came to the Philippines,
but
you've built up some kind of emotional connection.
Got it. But what if, just like what you mentioned earlier, a scenario that you mentioned earlier,
right?
You got here and then you met this girl after you came here,
right?
And then you started messaging her. So you said it's max 3 days.
I could wait. I could wait a few days. I could wait a few days. Yeah.
Because you don't want to.
But hold on. I'm just saying. But remember, a lot of cats are here on holiday. They're not moving here, so time is limited, right? Time is limited. I'm just saying. I'm pointing out some things,
some
here, right?
scenarios.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, how long is 3 days? That's 3 days if you're only here for 2 weeks, right?
It should be like every day.
I'm just saying, if you're only here for 2 weeks, 14 days. That's literally almost 25% of your time that you just burned. I'm just saying.
I hear you.
All right. So Tobias said, we'll pump and dump for the ugly ones. Ash, you crazy, Tobias. You are crazy, bro. Okay, I'm gonna leave that, and everybody can just read that, right?
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Sean.
Mr. Sean, good evening to you. What's happening, bro? Mr. Sean said, I waited forever and I had to ask, was it worth the wait? She didn't want to do it without some sort of commitment. I understand that from a woman's point of view, but like, I think it's a different era. That's all I'm saying. I think it's a different era.
And what if you don't connect physically?
Then it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm saying, what commitment do you want? I mean, it's not like, and for the majority of the time, it's not like she's a virgin. It's not like she's a virgin and she's not. Yeah, that's what I said. For the most part, it's not like she's a virgin and she's bringing, her freaking virginity or her. Yeah, there's a word that I'm looking for. I'm sorry, I can't think of it. But
purity.
Yeah, her purity. Yeah, it's not like she's bringing her purity to you or something like that. We all have our needs. She has what she wants and what she's looking for, and hopefully you're both on the same page.
Yes.
And you can for sure talk about it, right?
So Eric Dunwoody said, from my experience, if I get to be friends, your relationship will last longer. I've been married 44 years. My wife is my best friend.
That's how it should be. That's how. That's if you can get that, If you can get that, to me, that's the ultimate dream. That's the ultimate goal, right?
You need to, because that's like a vetting process. If you make her your friend first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right?
So, Miss Stephen McCardle said it's commitment. Tobias, Slick Rick. Okay, that's just their chat to each other. Now, Keith. Hello, Keith Jenkins. Salute. Okay, thank you.
Keith Jenkins, what's happening? What's up? What's going on with you, brother?
So, Mr. Ray said, it was easier when I was younger, but I have an unforgiving conscience and I hate it.
Right. I mean, you have to do what's best for you, right? You have to do what makes you feel good about yourself and makes you feel good about the relationship. And so that's why I say there is no wrong answer. The answer is whatever you think it is, or whatever the both of you think it is, right?
Okay. Yeah, so Esther Williams said, if visiting for 2 weeks, I might drop from 3 dates to 1 day.
Yeah, time is of the essence, right?
Yeah. Right? So Tiger Ronnie said, for the most part, she will have a child. So she put out before.
Exactly. I mean, especially here, I'm not saying everyone, but in most cases, she's had a child or a couple of children. So it's not like she's bringing her purity, to the table or something like that. But, right? All right.
Yeah. So Stephen McCardle said the man's commitment is being there.
Right. Isn't that if you're coming from Europe, if you're coming from the UK or from the US, isn't that kind of a commitment?
Yes,
the fact that you spent all of that money to get on a plane, come to a foreign country, 8,000 plus miles away. To me, that sounds like a little bit of a commitment.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I don't. I'm not mad at you for that. Right. Now, yeah. So Iber, hi Iber.
Hey, what's up, Iber? And thanks for it. Purity is the word. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So Jacques said, as the song goes, nice work if you can it, and won't
if you can get it. Nice work if you can get it. You just
okay. All right. So, however, I will adjust fast if she go to playing crazy.
Right. Yeah. You kind of got to make adjustments as you go, right? Okay.
So, Slick Rick, Tobias said, okay. They have like a little conversation over there. So Derek Greenway said, if we're both older and have had relationships, it shouldn't take too long.
We're grown ass people. We're adults. We know it ain't like, we can play the game, we can play the little dance, but we know what it is. If we're guys, we kind of just play along out here in the Philippines anyway. It's like the whole shy Filipina thing. And again, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying we know what it is. We understand this. We understand what's going on. So why even as foreigners, as Americans especially, we're a little bit more direct and to the point. That's what it is, right?
So just to a lot of Filipinas are often shy when they open the topic, but eventually, if they wanted to, then
if she didn't want it, let's be honest. Let's just do the real thing, right? Okay. If you come into my Airbnb or you come into my hotel room, are we really just gonna cuddle?
No.
Yeah, I flew halfway across the world, and you're coming to stay in my Airbnb. We probably talked about this, right? If we met before, we probably discussed this before. Are we really? You're here to cuddle? You're here to I
don't think so. But and also, even if you just met here, like the fact that you agreed that you're going to his place, then you already should know, you understand what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I'm saying, and again, I'm not suggesting that that anything is done that she doesn't want to do. I'm not suggesting that. Let's be clear. But I'm just saying we're grown adults. We're adults, and there's a discussion that's probably gone on before the men's even got here. And I'm just saying we know what it is. So why play games and all that stuff? That's all.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. All right. So
all right, next topic, right? She comes to your place, it's an unspoken agreement. Tobias, absolutely, right? Iber said he always enjoys our content. We appreciate that, Iber.
Thank you. Right? And Tobias said, Rich and you and Cheng have the best channel, hands down, and the call-in feature is the bomb.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you.
Because I think it's a whole different, it gives us a different feeling when people call in. And speaking of call in, it's easier to call in than to type in your comments. Yeah, the number is 415-490-8030. I'm going to copy it and paste it right over there.
There you go. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, Ching.
You're welcome.
The best. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, expect tampo, and of course, when she executed the tampo, it's
then
it's
then
like
you have then
some
that's
men
something you
it's
have
a
to deal with.
it's a deal breaker for some men, and yeah.
Yeah. But hold on. If I really like her, she's gonna try it. She's gonna try it. I mean, it is what it is. She's going to try the tampo thing, guys. If you haven't been here before, understand that you're a Filipino woman. She's gonna try the tampo thing, and it's just a manipulation thing. She's gonna see. The whole thing is to see how you react. If you allow it, she's gonna keep doing it. You just told her how to treat you. Don't allow it. You have a sit down and say, look, this one's free. The next one, my foot is going to go where the sun does not shine, and you're gonna be out the door. And it's just that simple.
All right. Yeah. So Eric Dunwoody said, anytime after 12 a.m.,
exactly.
she automatically knows it. Leg shaking time, especially after 2
Absolutely. Absolutely. We understand what it is. I mean, again, I think there's this thing where we're supposed to do this little dance. We're supposed to pretend like we don't understand, or like we're supposed to pretend like, come on, man. We're grown-ass people. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. Yeah.
Okay, so Tiger here. What if her friend comes over and lays down in bed with you to watch Netflix? I just rolled over and went to sleep.
Stop. No. Okay, Tiger. Hey, great question, right? So Tiger just threw a monkey wrench in the whole thing, right? Tiger, if her friend came over, I would have to say, you know what? You guys. It looks like you guys are having a great time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet your friend. Nice to meet you. And they can both leave. But yeah, her friend's not coming. No, the answer for me is no, right? I would just say, I meet the friend, be polite, be cordial. But as far as anything else, I look at the time. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you tomorrow, but the friend can stay. Yeah, and we'll have a conversation about inviting friends without us discussing it first.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think about that? Would you do that?
Like
bring your friend? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I want you for myself.
Right.
Okay. So Mr. Ray said, hey guys, is it normal for all of her sisters wanting to come with her to the airport to do a meet and greet?
What do you think? What do you think about
that? Most Filipinas would do that. Not just sisters, but all family members.
Whole family. Wow.
Yeah, but personally, the reason why I asked my sister is no one's gonna drive for me.
Right, because she can't. Your ass can't drive. Right?
It's either my brother or my
Richard.
sister. My brother is my sister. But I really,
But it was cool though. It was cool when you and your sister and Aki and Richard all came to pick me up. That was cool. But I already knew you too, though, right? It's not like we didn't know each other. It's not like it was the first time. So,
But also before we do that, before we pick you up at the airport, you already know who's going to pick you up.
I knew who was going to be there, right?
Yeah.
Because I know you can't drive, so it ain't like you're coming by yourself.
Unless I'm taking a Grab. So anyway, so I think it's a thing here in the Philippines because they want the what's the word for that? The clout of
the clout.
Yeah.
There's good point. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
They want the clout of picking someone, especially a foreign guy at the airport.
It's a thing,
and also they have this. I saw this Facebook and TikTok reels. Like they have like music into it, and then you run after the foreigner, you hug her, and then I just wanna love you, something like that. That's it.
Yeah,
five words.
It is a clout thing, right? They get a lot of clout from meeting their foreigner at the airport. It's a thing here. It's like a really big thing. So she's gonna do everything she can to try to pick you up from the airport. Everything she can. I still say I don't think it's a good idea until I don't think it's a good idea. It's just,
because just like what we mentioned earlier, a lot of Filipinos don't know the struggles of flying, and normally they don't understand that they're a little selfish because they want to see you spend time and get to know her family, but you have to understand also as a Filipina that he had like a long flight and it's a very tiring.
But a lot they just don't understand because they've never done it before. They've never been through that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So So hey guy,
Mr.
okay,
Ray.
Mr. Ray.
Okay.
Okay, so Slick Rick said, "I'll just do the tampo in return, or just go to the bars." When he
Right.
did.
Yeah, and just hang out, right? I mean,
Mm.
it just yeah.
Oh, look us here, boo! Fantasy.
Novel, what's going on, man?
How
Novel
long?
said 10
Minute.
minutes.
Oh, you're
Right? He's
patient.
patient, right? He's
Johnny
patient.
said 5.
Johnny said 5 minutes,
minutes.
but Novel said 10 minutes tops. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's not gonna be long. It's
Mm.
not gonna be very long.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Derek Greenwade said, "If you come to my room, it's on. I'm
Yeah.
not going to take anything away from her, but it's time for the bus down."
Yeah, it's on. We understand what it is.
And I guess,
Yeah.
and I think the Filipina also understands.
Of course she understands.
Yes.
I'm gonna come to his room. We're gonna play Uno. Well, yeah, come on, man. We know what's going on. Yeah, we're gonna play cards and play dominoes or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to play Jenga? Yeah, come on now. We know it is. We know what is about to go on.
Okay, so Slick Rick said, depending on what the friend looks like, I may her.
Ask. He just missed a word.
Okay. I may ask her to join us.
Right. Okay.
All right. Slick Rick, huh?
Right.
You're slick.
We see how you rock, man. We see how you get down.
Okay, so Derek.
Slick Rick, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I personally wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't really get down like that. But I understand, right? Okay.
Derek Casanera said, "I never had a Filipina bring her friends around me."
You know what?
I think it's like a protecting. You're like trying to build a fence.
I think they don't bring their single friends around you. I think and I'll vouch for that. I don't think they bring their single friends around you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't bring single friends. I'm just, you need to mark your territory.
I'm just saying. Married friends are usually cool, but single friends, nah, because they're worried, especially. But let me throw one more thing: married friends with really good English, no, right? Because they're like, nah, her English is too good. Her English might be better than me. Those two might get along better than we get along. So they ain't trying. They ain't trying to.
So it's a little insecurity, especially when she can communicate. The best friend can communicate better than you. Yeah,
exactly. Right. So I hear. Right. Okay.
So Eric Dunwoody said, "At my age, tampo is a time of peace and quiet. I'm gonna enjoy it. She can tampo as much as she wants."
You know what? I kind of feel like that too, but nah. I think I'm just not cool with it. I'm not cool with it. Yeah, because it's a manipulation tactic. It's all about manipulating your partner, and I just think communication is a way better form.
So Stephen McCardle said, "I came to see my girlfriend, not friends, for privacy." Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you can spend time with your friends without your guy, but don't for example, waste your time together. You should be spending time together.
Exactly.
Alone time together.
Novel said, "Eric, it sounds like a perfect time to go for a back massage down the street." Right? Exactly.
Yeah, and Stephen McCardle said, "Expect to meet everyone at the airport." Yeah, so it's like a family reunion at the airport.
And and if you're cool with that, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody who gets excited because their their Filipino girlfriend that they met online wants to bring the family, because obviously she's saying, "I'm committed. I'm with this relationship," right? But what if she's not the one for you? What if you find out after you meet face to face, because it happens way more than you think, that she's not the one for you? Then she's going to be embarrassed because she didn't brought the whole family. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, after you've met already, and then maybe you come back the next time and she brings a family, I say, okay, cool, right? But the first time, I don't know.
I can't remember this YouTuber. I watched it. Like, she picked up the guy at the airport with the whole van of the family members, and then after that they went to dinner. But of course, who's going to pay for dinner?
Man,
a whole van.
Right. I mean, there's time for the family, but right after you got off the plane, no, I'm not with that. No, that we could do that later. We can do that later. But
yeah, she might not even stay the night and leave you alone because you're tired.
Yeah, I'm cool with all of that.
Yeah. So Derek Greenway said, "If it's my bed, I would let them know what happens when you lay in my bed."
Yeah, there's an expectation. There's a certain expectation, right?
Yeah. So it's really a thing, but you have to, Mr. Ray, you have to really let that your partner know,
Mhm.
let her know that you know what do you prefer. I would
Right.
prefer that you would just pick me up without any family member or whatsoever, and at least she needs to let you know who's picking you up if ever someone is picking you up.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. It is definitely a thing, bro. It is
Mm-hmm.
definitely a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
Mr. Ray said she can pick me up, but she can't stay. I scrolled too far.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does that thing though. It does that thing
Mm.
where yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
hello, Michael Fabanwo. Welcome. Okay. So Keith Jenkins said, worst turn off is she asks money right away. So definitely.
Right.
A,
And we're gonna get to that because that's gonna be actually, if we have time, that's one of the topics we're gonna get to later. Is
mhm.
biggest biggest red flags. You meet somebody online. What's one of the biggest red flags? But we'll get to that later. So don't
Mhm.
answer that right now. But
Uh-huh.
I absolutely agree with you.
Mhm.
That would be a absolute red flag for me, right?
Okay, so Ivor said, I've been in an LDR with my Filipina, and it's already understood that when we meet, it's time to knock them boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time to beat the cheeks.
Yeah.
I mean, because look, you've waited in most cases. You've waited months,
Yeah, and
right? You took vacation time. You waited. You saved up some money, right?
and she's like just giving you some teaser. You want the real
Yeah,
thing.
come on, man. Yeah, right. Yeah,
She's like just giving you the preview.
yeah, exactly. No, it's time. It's time to
It's
beat the
time for
cheeks.
the
Yeah,
real
yeah,
deal.
exactly. Right.
Yeah. So Jonathan Buckner said, I'm going to call it a night, guys. Have to get up early in the morning and start driving.
JB, thanks for joining us. We
Thank
always
you.
appreciate you, dude. Love you, brother.
Yeah, thank you so
Drive
much.
safe.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look who's here. The big
Oh,
boss
the
is in the
boss.
house.
Big boss. What's going on, brother? Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell you what, smash that as soon as you get off the plane. Who cares who's watching? Boom shakalaka.
Right. I'm just saying that's my philosophy. I'm
Mm.
just I just don't think waiting 3 days. And again, that's if I'm here on holiday.
Mm.
You're figuring most cats are going to be here for maybe 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
right? 2 weeks of holiday. So I mean, time is you press for time,
Yes,
right?
I agree. I understand.
Right.
So, John Armwood said, "Oh dear, I scrolled that too. Okay, I would not want a woman to meet me at the airport the first time.
Yeah. Again, I just don't recommend it because a lot of bad, a lot of bad can come out of that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Just the fact that you will let her know your place, it's also not a good thing.
I would tell her where I'm staying, but I wouldn't even. I don't even know if I would tell her where I'm staying. I would just pretend, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I forgot the address. I'll have to look it up. I'll get back to you. Right? Yeah, I'll get back to you. Something like that.
If
Yeah.
she's very persistent to know where you're at,
Yeah.
are you going to give it to her?
Nah.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, because you guys have the thing here where if somebody doesn't say yes, it really means no, right? If somebody isn't giving you the information you're asking for, they're telling you they don't want you to have it, right? So
okay, but also here, if you say maybe, that's considered as a yes,
That's true too. Yeah.
So here, when a Filipina tells you
don't say maybe.
don't say maybe, just yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay. So because when you say maybe, it's considered a
Yeah,
yes.
they'll say, "Oh, you promised me." Even if you said maybe, tomorrow, maybe we can do this, they take that as you're going to do it. Yeah, and she will say, "Oh, you promised we're going to do this." Like, promise? Who promised what? But that's real. Okay. Anyway,
So Mr. Ray said, I'm going to be honest. I just want to see the rest of the sisters, 26, 28, 32, and she's 30.
Right.
Mm.
Right. Yeah, that might be quite the selection. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
So
okay.
So Jonathan Buckner said, I've already been to Michigan.
That's their conversation.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
All right. Novel said, big red flag. My father just fell off the coconut tree and broke his legs. You can exactly. Right. Right. Exactly.
Someone's going to be at the
Somebody's
hospital.
going to be another family member in the hospital. Right. Huge red flag. Right. So I agree with that. We'll get to that. What's our topic? So we're at the top of the hour.
Okay. So now we proceed to topic number 2.
Okay.
The topic is it your responsibility to support your Filipina and her family?
Right.
So,
sorry to interrupt, but before we continue that whole topic, let's be specific.
All right.
And let's not it's not your wife. is it your responsibility to support your Filipina
Girlfriend.
right? And her family,
Mm.
right? What do you think about that? I know we just did a video about that. Some of you guys chimed in. Let us know what you guys think. Eric Dunwoody, by the way, said, good night, guys. He's got to work in the morning. Eric, good night, brother. We appreciate you stopping in. Right? Okay.
Yeah, so do you think it's fair for foreign partners to be expected, to help their Filipina girlfriends, partners' family financially?
Right.
Do you think?
So while other people are commenting on that, by the way, guys, don't forget, it's like Ching says, it's easier to talk than to write. So call in if you want to. We welcome you guys calling in. We love it. The audience loves it. So chime in and let us know. But Novel said, if they press you about your hotel, give her a hotel name you're not staying at, right? If she asks why you didn't check in, you can tell her you didn't like the look of the place. It's not a bad call, right?
That's a good excuse.
Yeah, I just changed my mind, right? All right. Yeah. Roderick's in the house. What's going on, Roderick? What's happening, brother?
Hello.
Right. And okay, so now on the new topic, Slick Rick said, no, it's not my responsibility to support her family if she's just my girlfriend. This is where I have to agree. Now, again, with this conversation, we're assuming that she's a girlfriend, not a wife. If she's your wife, that's a whole different ballgame. We all understand that.
Yeah, look who's here. Hello, Rodmo.
Right, exactly. What's going on, Rodmo? Right. All right. So John Armwood said, no, she needs to have a job. You got to have a job, right?
So Ivor said, wife, yes, girlfriend,
absolutely
no.
not. Yeah.
So Tiger said, I tried to give my Pinay some money before, but she would not take
That's
it.
the one you want to keep. That's the one you want to keep, right? If you're trying to give her money, first of all, I don't know how much I would want to be trying to give her money, but that's the one you want to hold on to for a little while. Right?
So Tobias said, I help my girl, not her family. If she asking for money, I know what time it is.
Exactly.
Time to leave.
Exactly. It's time to go, right? Right. And again, I'm not saying at all that anyone should be selfish or not help her. You do what makes you feel good. Do whatever makes you feel good. I'm just saying, you've heard it on every channel. Don't lead with money. Don't lead with money. If you lead with money, nothing good is going to come out of that relationship. Make her put as much work into the relationship as you do.
Like, for example, you are a foreigner and you want your Filipina partner to just, experience a little luxury by just giving her a little spending money for her to eat out with her friends, something like that, or eat out with her family, buy some lunch for her family. I think that's up to you to give her a little luxury if it doesn't take too much out of your pocket.
Right.
But the moment you you know what? I want to help you. I want to cover the rent for you.
Take the cape off. Take the cape, the tights, and the boots off. There's no Captain Sava anything. Make her put as much into the relationship as you do. Make her invest in the relationship. If she don't have to invest nothing, she has nothing to lose, and she's gonna be ready. She's gonna dump you super quick because she's getting nothing from you but money. The moment you've taken care of everything, she don't need you for nothing.
Because the question that we will ask is that, what is she doing? How is she paying the rent? How is she paying the utilities before she met you?
She managed to do it before she met you. She'll manage to do it after you're gone, right? Yeah,
or even if you're there, she can still manage.
Make her invest in the relationship.
Right? So, Derek Greenwade said, "Your family, not mine, so she better keep her gig."
Keep that gig, right? Yeah. Rodmo said, glad to be. Yeah, Rodmo. You missed a couple of them. We're glad to have you here.
Yeah,
we're definitely glad to have you here. Chime in, Rodmo. Call in, brother. Call in. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, Veteran Prime 44. Thank you for the super chat. Good topic. Both of you are awesome. I learned a lot from you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you, Vet. We definitely appreciate you.
So Jacques said, anywhere in the world, if she's your girlfriend, it's not your responsibility to take her family. I agree. It's not just in the Philippines, but if she's just a girlfriend, then she should be handling her own finances.
Handle her own business, especially if she's got kids, right? Especially if she's got kids. She should be able to handle her own business and not be relying upon you for anything, right? But before we anything else, we have somebody in the house. Jamal, what's happening, brother?
Jamal, how are you?
We heard you're down and out a little bit. You're under the weather a little bit. We're hoping you feel a little bit better. If you feel all right, call in call into the show. We'd love to hear your voice, man.
Yeah.
And
So
chime in on the topic.
all
Okay?
right. So Drew said, Chang, in the Philippines, if the foreigner is supporting a family, does the family put his needs and desires above their wants? Is the foreigner now on a pedestal with the family? Now, in most cases, in my opinion, in some cases, they will follow the lead of that American or that foreigner because they're the ones supporting the family. But the question is, why are you going to support the entire family?
And I'm going to say something else. I'm going to say no. The answer is no, and I'm going to tell you why the answer is no. Because the moment you say no, you will become a villain.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the moment the moment you start asking for help, or they ask you for help and you give them help, they're going to ask you again. Then they're going to ask you again. They're going to ask you again. And eventually you're going to say no. And you become the villain immediately. Immediately.
They will not look at the good things that you
They'll
did.
forget everything else. They'll forget everything. Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry about that. They'll forget everything you've done before. You immediately become the villain. You become that mother. You become that dude. Yeah, exactly.
And in the first place, the reason why we're saying vet, not just her, vet the family also, because the moment you vet the family, you'll eventually have a picture of what your life will be. So is her family going to be dependent on me as well? So you don't want to be in that kind of family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
vet that fam. Vet the fam. Right. We got a couple new people in the house, so let's shout them out. Crick Mark, what's going on? Thanks for joining our show. We appreciate you. And then
Calivet
2020. That's American Women Too. I agree with you. I agree with you, Calivet 2020. I'm just gonna say Calivet. Right. All right, but definitely, right? Crick Mark says, I think you should consummate the relationship after the wedding night. Okay, another one like Bud Phillips, right? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. To each their own. And if somebody wants to wait, I think they should wait. You should do whatever makes your conscience feel good, or whatever you think is best for your relationship.
Yes. Okay? So, Squeeze said, if the woman is living in the province maybe is living in the province and she's washing the neighbor's clothes and cleaning their house, do you consider that a job? Yes, because here in the Philippines, especially in the provinces, you ask someone to hey, can you do my clothes? They will wash for you, like hand wash. They do the laundry for you, and that is considered a job. They're not asking for they're asking for monetary in exchange of the service that they're going to provide. So that's a thing, especially
so they get paid for it.
They get paid for it. Yeah. So hey, can I will iron your clothes for you, especially in the provinces. Before we have that, like my neighbor has that person who comes over every weekend to wash and iron the clothes.
I can get one of those girls.
No, just put the laundry down.
You'd rather do it yourself?
No, I'll do it myself. Yeah. I can do
it. Okay, all right, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So that's cool to know, right?
Yeah, but because there's abundance of laundry shops now.
Yeah, right here in this, even in this freaking
there's like
condo,
more than
3.
10.
There's like 3
and
or 4.
Also,
just in our condo, right? So, okay.
Yeah. So, Rodmo said, "Wow, it's like you are the bank until you
say no. You say no.
Yeah. You're the bad banker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, the moment you say no, they will turn on you.
Yeah, sorry. Right. So Derek Greenway, thank you so much for your Derek, super chat. Just passing the plate. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Right?
So guys,
next step, right?
Okay. Don't forget, if you just came in, don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget that this is a call-in live stream. We pinned the number for you to call in. Let us know your thoughts. 415-490-8030.
Call in, share what you got.
Yeah. So to those who are just new to our live stream, we want to hear you.
Crook Mark asked how we hit the 10,000 subs mark.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're still at 9 and change, but we're moving up. We're moving up there. Hopefully soon, brother. Hopefully soon.
Yeah. So Veteran Prime said, is it a good idea for the mother to stay with you guys if the Filipina asks? A lot, especially when there's...
But in what situation, though?
Yeah. I want to know what kind of situation. Like, for example, if the mother wants to stay with you because you have kids, she has kids that she needs to take care of, especially when she has a job, then I think that would be like an okay scenario for me that the mother could stay. But if the mother will just stay because she wants to stay,
If she wants to live with you.
mm,
You know what?
I have,
Go ahead, go ahead.
sorry. There can only be one queen in a castle. That's what I'm going to say.
Right. Here's my thinking. If mom doesn't have a place to stay or she needs a place to stay, my thinking is really simple. I would just as soon rent her a place. I'd just as soon find a place somewhat close by, somewhat, not too close for convenience, but somewhat close by, and rent her a place where she could stay.
Yeah.
But I don't want my parents. My parents are gone, but but I no, I don't want. Sorry, no, I don't think so.
And also remember, if you start inviting them over, it's harder for them to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the same time, they become too comfortable in the household, and most of the time, you will be the one who will be shy and not to.
No, I'm not shy in my own house. In my own house, I guarantee you, there is one. You said there's one queen. There is one MF king in that castle, and it is me. And things are going to go down when I'm paying the mortgage and I'm paying or the rent or whatever. I guarantee you, things are going to go the way I want them to go.
Yeah, whatever the king says
is how it's going to go down.
Yeah,
definitely. Right. Yeah. But I mean, of course, you're going to be polite to your in-laws, especially if it's your mother-in-law, right? You're going to be polite. But I would just soon rent her a place. I would rent her a place for her to stay in there. She's comfortable. But I don't want you living with me, Mom.
Yeah.
Love you, but not that much. Right.
Yeah. So
Slick Rick says, charge her some rent. Right. Charge her some rent. Yeah. I just don't think I would want her to live with. I just think it causes too many problems.
Yes, I agree.
She's gonna want to give her opinion on this or that, and she's gonna influence your wife in this. No, North Carolina.
She'll be involved in your relationship. Exactly. He shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing this. So she'll be like on the lookout for everything that you two are doing.
Exactly right.
Not a good thing.
You know how I want my dishes washed. You know how I want my stuff. She don't know. Can I teach her? Can you teach her? Because if things don't go, no. We'll get her another. We'll help her get her own place. Right. Right.
I honestly don't have a problem with her mother staying with us as long as she stays in her lane.
But will she stay in her lane? And here's the problem. And if she doesn't stay in her lane, then what you gonna do? You gonna kick her out?
It's hard.
It's a little hard to do that, bro.
Yeah.
A little hard to do that because once you do that, the relationship is done, right? Because you didn't kick her out, right? So now, it's gonna be hard to do that, brother.
If you're going to lose the mother-in-law, you are going to lose most of the time. In most cases, you're going to lose the wife as well, or the girlfriend as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Veteran Prime said, I'm ex-military and I'm not shy telling people to leave.
I'm not either. Especially visitors. When it's time to go, it's time to go. We got a call. Let's see who's on the line. Richie Rich and Ching. Oh, hold on a second. We let that slip. Okay. Richie Rich and Ching are on the line. Who's on the line? Who's calling?
Hey, how you doing? This is Jamal.
Jamal, what's going on? How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling okay. I just got this back that's messing with me, trying to throw a kink in my
right.
In my life. But it is what it is. It's something that's been going on for many, many years. So I deal with it.
I hear you.
Besides that, I'm having a good time over here.
Good. We were hoping to catch you the other night at dinner, but we missed you. So we in fact I'm sorry. I had made a note to myself to drop you a note or give you a call to see how you was doing. So I'm glad you dropped in.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you what. I hung out a little bit with Ike. And also was it Paul?
Okay.
Paul was I was chit-chatting with Paul. Paul came over here the other day.
Okay. All right.
In the building, checking out, one of the units.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real cool cat.
Yeah, he's not bad at all. We pretty soon we got a little community of expats. We might have to do a little meet and greet between us
Mm.
in the very near future, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have this before.
Yeah,
So.
that would be a good.
Yeah.
That'd be a good
That'd be
thing,
cool.
especially once numbers come up, especially like scheduling a trip to go over here or over there.
That would be super cool.
Would be a good thing as well.
That'd be super
Yeah.
cool. Hey, what's your take on if the mother wants to come live with you? What you got? The mom wants to come live with you and your girl, not your wife, but your girlfriend. What you got?
Well, first thing is this. You know how they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, if I'm going to be with somebody,
Uh-huh.
I want to know what type of person they are.
Right.
Mm.
And I'm going to look at, her family as well.
Sure.
Because
Sure.
that's going to help me determine what type of values were instilled in her.
Right.
Mm.
Right. But do you want her to live with you?
Person could cover up and, they could act a certain way.
Sure.
But then later on, once you are invested, their true colors will come out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, looking at the family could help give you an idea of who that person really is.
Absolutely. I think I could do that at their house, though. I think I could do that at their house.
So,
I don't know if I want her living with me, brother.
Well, I feel like this. I would prefer, it's just me and who I'm with.
Gotcha.
And we can stay close to, the family, or
yeah,
it's a situation, whatever the finances is.
Right.
Like if they have a property where we could go ahead and build like a family house, that's one thing.
Right.
Where it's like, okay, hey, listen, we're gonna snatch this over here on this side of the property. You have something over here on this side of the property,
right?
For you,
right.
But
yeah,
depending on the age as well. How up there in age do they need help?
Sure. I think for me, we got to let you go so we can catch some other callers. And thanks for calling. Okay. And hey, we'll catch up off the air, okay? For sure.
All right,
and we'll get together before we leave. Love you, brother. Take care.
Thank you, Jamal. Okay. Get well soon.
I'm not opposed to, like you said, you got to get to know the family. But I think I could do that at your house, right? I don't need to bring you to my house and invite you in my house to live. To get to know you, right? So that's the whole thing, right?
I mean, you can visit their house.
Sure,
often.
I can come to their house and learn about the family, right?
Yeah. So Slick Rick said it's good to be the king.
It's movie line, right?
Yeah.
I got you, Slick Rick. Yes, it's movie line, right? History of the World, Part 1. Okay. All right. Next.
John Armwood said, I suffered with my wife's cousin in Atlanta. She was Chinese from Malaysia.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool, right? Learn from other people's mistakes.
That's got that. So Derek Greenway said, my wife's parents stayed with us for 3 years in the States. It was cool. Had to check her dad.
Right. And that's the thing. You're gonna bump heads. You got that many people living in the same place. I think it could work if they understand. If there's the respect thing, right? There has to be a mutual respect thing. Look, you're living in my house. I'm gonna respect you, but these are my rules. If you don't like my rules, we can make some other arrangements. I'm not gonna be disrespectful for sure. But I think we need to understand you're living in my house, right?
So Darren Ross, hello Darren.
What's going on, Darren? What's happening?
I just started watching you guys a week ago, like most videos, and enjoyed your interview videos more. And get to see both of you and your mate conversate. Not those silly "I got a girl to show peace" videos.
Nah, we're not doing that. Cheng, we're not doing that. No, it is what it is. We just talk. Hopefully we have some conversation that's informative, some stuff that's fun, some topics that people like to talk about.
Engaging.
Yeah, and we just have some fun. Some fun. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. On your way in, hit that like button because it really helps us to improve our standing with YouTube, right?
Yeah, that's right. So Fantasy Novel said Jamal needs that back massage.
Get that back massage, Jamal, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's hard to have S.R. Williams said it's hard to have two women in the kitchen. Yeah, I am.
I agree.
It would be cool if you could and they could agree, but I don't know. I like my arrangement. I'm cool with it. Ching does her thing, and I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah. I like your mother. I really like your mother. And your
And my
mom's
mom
always
likes
good.
you.
Your mom's always good to me. She's phenomenal. Would I want to live with her?
I probably no.
No.
I
I just don't know. Yeah.
I definitely understand that. That's the reason why when you start a relationship, you move out of the house. Yeah,
exactly,
you start your own, and you don't want. Yeah. Hello, Kathleen.
Catlin, what's going on? Catlin, give us a call. Give us your take. What's the question again? What's the question?
The question is, they want your mom, like in her case, they
Yeah.
want your mom to live with you when you're
And
starting a life.
Yeah, and to come live with you and your dude, not your husband, and that's the key point. Not your husband, but you and your boyfriend. Do you want your mom to come live with you? If your mom suggested, or she kind of hinted, hey, can I come live with y'all? Would you be like, oh, sure. Let me talk to no. Because I'm gonna say it nicely. Maybe we can rent her a place, right? I'm gonna suggest a whole bunch of other things we can do other than her coming to live with us.
Because you have to understand, like here in the Philippines, we have like close family ties,
I
like
understand.
super tight.
I got a close family too, but they don't live with me.
Yeah, that's right. I understand.
But they don't live with me.
Yeah,
Our
I
family's very
understand
close.
you. Then
Some of my family even comes into the chat sometimes, right? But we
I
don't
hear
live
you.
together.
Yeah. So I think that a lot of Filipinas would, maybe this is their first time like moving out of the house, and they have like separation anxiety, whatever.
I get that. And you can come visit. You can come home and visit. And, and then when it's time, you don't have to go home, but you just got to get the hell up out of my house.
What if it's just an overnight, or like?
I could do it overnight. I could do overnight because there's a set time that your ass is leaving, right? There's a set time when you're gonna. Oh goodness! But it's 12 o'clock. Right?
Yeah, like for example,
that's lunchtime, right? You should be cooking something at home. Right?
Yeah, but sometimes it starts with an overnight, but eventually they don't want to leave.
No. That's
I'm just
your,
saying.
but that's your job. That's your job.
To let them
that's
know.
your job. That's your family, and you have to be the mediator, the go-between, and you have to have a sit down or come to Jesus and say, look, this is what it is. Period.
So
right?
Derek Greenwaite said, Darren Ross, Richie and Cheng are solid and straight shooters.
Thank you, Derek. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Derek.
We try to be real, and I'm not going front. And sometimes people may not like what I have to say. I have learned to be softer about it. I have learned to soften up for sure, because
you gotta learn today.
Yeah, some people don't like you to be really real. Yeah. But look, we just try to say what we think, and if people agree, they do. And if you don't, say what you think and tell us how you feel. It's an open forum. Nobody's going to be mad at you for disagreeing. In fact, I always want to hear other people's opinions, because sometimes it shapes mine. Right?
It sometimes changes our perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. Well. I never professed to be a know-it-all or somebody who knows everything. There's a lot of things that I don't know. I'd like to hear other people's opinion on. Right?
Yeah, we might not have see it in a different angle. Yeah. Hello, David.
David 008. New to the chat. I think this is the first time for David 008.
I think so.
Okay. Welcome to our chat. We appreciate having you. Feel free to call in and join the topic, brother. Okay?
So just in case you want to call in, it's pinned in the comments, but I'm going to place it here for you.
Why not, right?
So Jack Payne said, I wouldn't let the mother-in-law move in because it would be too difficult to put here out if things went left. Like Richie, I would help her rent a place of her own. Yeah,
exactly. And look, Mom, we found this cool little place, right? It's perfect for you, right?
But Jack said mother-in-law. Jacques said mother-in-law.
Right, exactly.
So it's different.
So that's again.
Yeah.
But even if it's mother-in-law, I wouldn't want to live.
Yeah, I know.
I would rent
a place. Yeah, if it's a mother-in-law,
sure,
but if it's just a mother of your girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't think. Am I obligated to rent her a place? No. Yeah. So good point. Good call on that.
Okay, thank you. Now Stephen McCardle said, have family 1 hour away at least in the Philippines.
Right. Yeah. Not too close. Not too close where they can just pop in and visit.
Hey,
yeah.
1 hour away here is just like close.
Yeah.
Because it's traffic.
They need to be. Yeah. They don't need to be too close, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So next is I don't know what she said before, but it's hello slick.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I'll move on to the next. So Derek Greenwade said,
Okay. Hold on.
Tiger Ronnie.
Yeah, Derek Greenway. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, Derek Greenwade said her dad would guilt my wife and make her cry. I told she's my wife now, and I'll be the one to make her cry.
Right.
Don't make
Yeah,
her
it's just,
cry.
yeah. Right. It's one of those things. It's a tough situation. It's a really tough situation. I just would not want to have that situation. John Armwood paid us a great compliment. Cheng and Richard both very intelligent. I've seen no one on YouTube like them.
Thank
so much,
you, John.
We
Thank you
appreciate
so
that
much for
sure,
the compliment.
Right. Tiger said, "No way, my mom. No way with the mom living with us."
What if it's your mom?
I don't. My mom's not here.
Like for example, hypothetically.
No, thank you.
No,
I would rent
no
her place.
parents.
I'd rent her place.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I don't want nobody trying to tell me what to do in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got it.
your mom or your parents have this thing where they're still your parents, and they're gonna either tell you what to do or suggest. And I only want your suggestion if I ask for your suggestion.
Okay.
Right? I don't want you in my house. I'm a grown ass man. I don't want you telling me what to do. Right? And if I might, out of respect, I might ask your opinion. Okay, then give it to me. But until then, no, not so much. Not so much. Yeah.
So Tiger Ronnie said visiting would be fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Kathleen chimed in and said, no, because if my mother is still alive, she will be definitely have a say with my relationship and managing the house. I want my independence. I love her, but living with me is no.
Kathleen, me and you are cool. Exactly. We're in the same boat. I don't. Again, I like your mother. I really like your mother. I like how her cooking is off the hook. But come to live with us? No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah. Right.
So yeah. So Tobias said American. David 008 said it's a good show, very informative. Thank you for
David,
that.
Right?
Yeah. So Tobias said American men are the prize. Again, other American men are often the prize.
You know, again, Tobias. Here's where I'm. This is one of those cases where I kind of changed after listening to a whole bunch of opinions. Kind of changed where I stand on this. I think a lot of American men are the prize, but not necessarily. It depends on what you bring to the table. Just because you're American, it does not make you the prize. You can still be a bum. You can. I think the prize, who is the prize, is based on what you bring to the table in the relationship. That's my point. That's mine. Right?
Yeah.
If you have something different, let me know. Call in and let me know. Right?
So David 008 said, no, I've been here before one other time. Yeah. I think, his profile picture is familiar. So Derek Greenwade said, Richie, don't be squishy.
I am sometimes. I am, bro.
Okay. Hello, Tim Padden.
Tim, what's going on, my man?
Hey, guys. Greetings from Cagayan de Oro. I still plan to meet up with you guys in a couple of weeks.
Awesome.
Enjoy Cagayan de Oro for now, Tim.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. That'll be awesome. I hope now. Keep in mind, I do leave on the 9th to go to the U.S., but I'll be back on the 26th. So anytime before that or after that, let's do it.
Okay? So Derek Greenwade said, you and yo mama get to stepping.
Right? All right. All right. And then Calivet 2020 said, I met this guy that told me he let his mother-in-law move in and he lost his temper one day. And after that, the woman of the house told the police. Yeah. I mean, because we're different cultures, right? I mean, let's be real. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea, right? Like what would happen? What would happen if we got in an argument, right? And that's the thing. What if we get in an argument and your mom is there? You think she's just going to be quiet and not say anything?
She's going to say something.
She's going to have something to say, right?
But the moment where, like, knowing my mom, she would just stay quiet and then talk to me after.
Right. But she's still going to have some
input. Yeah. She will have some input.
I don't want none of that, right? What happens between us is between us, right? As long as I don't put hands on you or you don't put hands on me or nothing like that, what happens between us stays between us. We deal with it ourselves. I'm cool with all that. You start adding family members to all of that and stuff becomes way more complicated. Yeah.
All right. I think we skipped some of the comments here.
Okay.
So
let's get to it.
David 008 said, when you guys were talking about asking your Filipina, have you been married before? And I tried it with the Filipino I talked to. and she didn't want to give me an answer. Eventually, figure out she was.
Oh, if she didn't give you an answer, there's a reason she didn't give you an answer, right? And probably the answer is she's still married. Yeah, the answer there is she's still married, and because there's no divorce here in the Philippines, that means she's separated, and that means that you probably should find somebody else. Yeah, and no matter how cool she is, bro, if she's married, you should probably find somebody else.
Yeah.
If she's separated, you should find somebody else.
Yeah.
There's too many other choices.
Yes.
Right? And too many things can go wrong, very horribly wrong, if you're messing with somebody who's married.
Yes, right? That's right. So Mike T, hello Richie and Cheng. How did you two meet?
Mike T, we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary. Man, it has been hell.
Hell no.
Like, you see this? Can you see this white hair? My hair's turned white, but I still got my waves though. My waves are still looking cool. Okay.
Yeah.
But we met online, and I think we chatted for maybe 2 days or something like that, 1 or 2 days. And we said, and
one day, and then let's meet.
Yeah, Ching was like, let's meet. And she was like, I don't want to waste no time. Let's meet. And so we met at Popeyes. We met at Popeyes, and Ching rolled up. I know I told this story before. Ching rolled up with these big ass glasses, and on a 3-wheeler, this old grandma grocery grabbing 3-wheeler. And it wasn't the most impressive look, but as you can see, she does clean up nicely. She does clean up pretty nicely. And so almost 2 years ago, coming up, right before I leave. Right before I leave.
No, when you left, you're not gonna be here.
Yeah. Okay, well, something like that.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago. Yeah. So that's how we met. Yeah.
So tell family. Stephen McCardle said, "Tell family you need time together so your relationship can grow."
That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. No offense.
That's the reason.
Love you,
That's the reason why you go out of the house. Move out from your family's house to build your own.
Yeah. Love my mom. Derek said, "Love my mom, but I'd rent her a place." That's it.
That's
right.
It, right? Right. So Jamal said, finally getting that massage following Fantasy's advice. Yeah.
Exactly, right.
So I think you read Calivet's message earlier. So Tobias said, I agree, not all American men. I phrased that wrong, but I'm the prize for sure. And Slick Rick. Definitely. There are a lot of men in this space who are the prize.
Exactly. And I'm not saying that none of us are the prize. I'm just saying I recently met a couple, and I'm not sure who was the prize. Was it the Filipino woman or was it the dude? Right? I mean, it's what you bring to the table, right? Maybe both of you guys are the prize. Maybe you both have a lot to bring to the table, and in my opinion, that's how it should be, right? But in a lot of cases here in the Philippines, a lot of times the American dude is the prize, or the foreigner is the prize, because the one he picked doesn't have a lot to offer, right? So I think it depends. I really think it depends.
Yeah. Okay? So Stephen McCardle and Kathleen said, congratulations, happy anniversary, my favorite couple. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You've been the best, Ching. Oh, you're so awesome. Oh.
You're gonna thank me for all the white hair.
The white hair, yeah. I don't know what I'm thanking you for. All this white hair you didn't put on my head.
Yeah. So David 008 said, she lives in the United States now, and he's divorced and has become a U.S. citizen and has a daughter, and lied about it to me that it was her niece.
Exactly. So it is what it is, right? Some people have agendas, and it's not a Philippines thing. It's just some people here have some agendas, and that's why we're always vet carefully, choose wisely, right? You have to vet. You got to ask the tough questions and listen to their response. Watch how they respond, watch their behavior. It will tell you a lot. And ask direct questions.
And most often than not, they would pretend that their daughters or their sons are their nephews and nieces.
Ask direct questions, right?
And also when you get the chance to ask that child, ask that child.
Right.
Because
right. Which one? Where's your mom at? Right? Where's your mom? Oh, my mom is right there. Wait, that's my girl. Right. Right. But seriously, ask direct questions. Like, I'll give you an example. You meet a woman, you ask, oh, do you have any children? Yes, I have a daughter. Right? She said she has a daughter. But what she didn't say is she has 3 other kids too. Right? But you didn't ask that. So is that the only child you have? Right. Direct questions.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of these women have become very adept to skirting around the questions. Right. So ask some very direct questions. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think it's time to get to a next topic. So get ready with the next topic, and I'll close this one out.
All right. So
all right.
you wanna read a lot of it?
All right. So let's see. I remember the
Journal.
first video when Ching first showed up and you interviewed her. I didn't recognize her until she left. Yeah, she looked. If you guys go back in our archives, back to the beginning, Ching looked. Both of us looked really different because we was both a little chunky, huh?
A little.
I think we was a little chunky. For real.
And my 5 head was short.
Yeah, you had the big, the big hole. Yeah, okay, right. Caitlin said, "You guys are so sweet. We love you. Thank you, Caitlin. We love you too." And Caitlin, one of these days we're gonna get together and we're gonna have some lunch together. We're gonna come down there and we're gonna have some fun. All right, Mr. is in the house. Did he just drop in?
Yeah, he did. He just dropped
what's
in.
up, Mr.? All right.
Hello.
And Mr. said, not even trying to be funny, but I feel very uncomfortable serving vitamin D. Right. I serving vitamin D with family members there, right? Because if I'm putting in my work, I don't know if I want mom to hear me, right? Or to hear her. Right, exactly. I don't. Yeah, mom might think that. Yeah, mom might think I'm beating her, or I am beating her, but she might think there's a problem, right? So come busting in, like, hey,
what's going on?
Oh, hey, no.
So Stephen McCardle said, "I'm interested to meet you on Beaufort, South Carolina."
Stevie Mac, let's make it happen. You have the number. Go into any of our videos. The email, my email is in there, and me and John will get together. We'll make sure we have all the specs, the meeting place, and all that, and we will give it to you. We'll make sure we have it. Now, doing a meet and greet would be awesome. Would be super awesome. So let's make it happen, right?
So Mike T said, "Congratulations, 3 years. It's just 2 years."
2 years, 2 years. But thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. Yep.
David 008, she was afraid I would stop talking to her.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. That's exactly it, right? But the whole premise is that she's gonna whoop it on you. She's gonna whoop the coochie on you, and you're gonna be sprung that you'll say, to hell with it. It don't matter that you got 5 kids. It's all good. I still love you anyway. It's that whole fantasy thing, and it doesn't work. So some people are gonna lie to you, and they're not gonna tell you the truth about certain things, right? Right.
Yeah. So just to go back to the topic, here. So would you like to answer that question first before I?
Which question?
Curtis. Hi, Curtis. And Curtis said, "What city do y'all live in?"
Curtis, yeah, we live in Makati. Well, we live officially in Mandaluyong. A 5-minute walk away when we cross the bridge, we're in Makati. Yeah, so we're right smack close to Makati or BGC and all that other stuff. So you can say Makati because we're right there. Yeah.
So going back to our topic, so the question is, how would you feel if your Filipina girlfriend family asks you for money? What's the right way to handle that situation?
Right. Okay. So a new topic, right?
Yeah, it's a new topic.
Okay. So let's be clear about that. We're posing a new topic at the halfway past the hour, but let's close out the last one.
All right.
Derek said, if it's my house, your daughter is getting served, right? Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do what I want to do in my house. I don't want.
And that's your house. You want to be as comfortable as possible in your house because that's your house. So let's just close it in. In my opinion, I think that I wouldn't want my mom to live with me and my partner.
No, because you're gonna hear some things that you might not be ready to hear. Some things you're gonna hear, right? Right. So Kurt said he's getting ready to come over for vacation. Kurt, I'm gonna be here until the 9th. And then I'm going to the States for 2 weeks, do a couple of meet and greets, and then coming back on the 26th. So if you're here before the 9th, Kurt, holler at us, hit me with the email or on WhatsApp, and then we'll get together. Let's make it happen, right? So awesome, right? And Slick Rick said, yeah, we live near the filling station. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right.
We haven't been to the filling station, huh?
We haven't been there, but we were invited to go there. JC Mack and somebody else went there before, and they invited us to go, but we were busy. We couldn't make it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we haven't been there, but it's a cool place.
Yeah.
Cool place. You sent some good pictures too, right? Okay. Maybe Tiger said he'll try Makati next time. Makati's cool. Makati's a really cool place. Very
the
nice.
center
Yeah,
of
it's kind of
everything.
the city center. Right. Okay. All right. So the next question. Let's get with the next question.
So the
Right.
next question is, so how would you feel if your Filipino girlfriend family asks you for money?
Right.
What's the right way to handle that situation?
Right. Filipino girlfriend, not wife, girlfriend family asks you for money. How do you feel? How do you handle that situation? What do you say? You can. You've been together for 2 years. You've been together for 2 months. How do you handle that situation? Is it any different? 2 years, 2 months. How do you handle that situation? What do you do? Right.
So, like for example, she doesn't want to. The family member will not go to the Filipina, but will go directly to you.
Right.
How would you handle that? What do you think?
I don't know. You know me. How do you think I would handle it? Right.
You be polite, but politely say no.
Sorry, I don't have it. Yeah. Sorry, I don't. Sorry, I don't have that right now. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Right. Because it after 2 years, I'm saying that because I'm being real. Sometimes I try to come off like I'm hard or whatever, but I'm trying to imagine Richard asking to borrow, a couple thousand pesos. It's hard for me to imagine saying no.
Because it's
Richard.
Yeah, because of the things that.
Because me and Richard are cool. That's my dude, though. You know what I'm saying?
But hypothetically, because I know my family wouldn't.
And that's the thing too. Nobody in your family is ever even. We don't even talk about money, right, or anything. But if Richard, it's in truth, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Her family is super cool. They've always been cool to me. In honesty, it's hard for me to imagine if Richard said, "Hey man, can I got the situation. Can I get a couple thousand pesos?" I don't think I could say no. I don't think I'd be able to say
but
no.
He'll get a beating if he asks you for money from her big sister.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say not from me. Yeah,
from her big sister.
I don't think I could say no. To
be
honest, it's Richard. He's my dude. And I mean, I would hope he would pay me back. But I don't think I could say no. Right.
Got it.
And if sis, if it was just okay. I'm working through this. I'm talking through this and working through this. And the truth be told, for Ching, after 2 years, her family has been nothing but cool to me. Nobody in her family has ever asked me for money, including Ching. In certain situations, I don't think I could say no. Now, if it was a one-time thing, I'm just saying, if it was a one-time thing, I don't think I could say no. If it was an emergency thing and you and I talked about it, I think we'd have a talk about it. But if sis asked me for, I don't think I'd say. I don't think I could say no. I don't think I could. So that's just me being real. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get to the comments.
Especially when people do nice things for you.
It is because your family's been cool to me, though, right? And my thing is they earned that. They earned it. 2 years later.
That's a
they
key
earned
word.
that. Yeah, they earned that. So that's me. That's me. Okay. All right. Comments. Go ahead.
Sorry. So comment said. So
Stephen McCarty. Let's start with
sorry,
Stephen McCarty.
I'm a little lost.
Okay. Or Tiger. Let's see. Jamal. We'll start with Jamal. Girlfriend's mother, absolutely not. The only situation where that would happen is she would have to be my fiance, and mother and daughter were living together before I met. It's on a case-by-case basis. I agree
got
with that.
it. Okay? So Slick Rick said, if my Filipina girlfriend asked me for money, I'd simply ask her to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like depends on how long
it does. Because and here's again, and I stress this is just my situation. If Ching asked me for money, I would have to believe it's got to be a big deal because she's never in 2 years asked me for money. So I would have to believe it's a thing. It's a big deal. She really needs it. 2 years, she ain't never asked me for a dime, right? I ain't even gonna mention last night, right? The whole.
Why was you were like pranking me?
Right, I was pranking
like
that.
That.
Right, but she's never asked me for money. So if she asked me for money suddenly out of the blue, it's got to be a big deal. And so for me, I would give it to her. And I would give it to her. She's earned that. She's earned that. Now, if it kept happening over and over, all of a sudden she's got nephews, nieces, uncles, grandmamas, and everybody's in the hospital,
then
that would get old really quickly.
Yeah.
But I think I've vetted her enough to know that she's not going to get down like that. So that's just for me. But you have to choose the right Filipina to have that kind of approach, though. That's just my opinion.
Okay. So David 008 said, I think it depends on the layout of the house. If they have like a detached building, I could be fine, but depends on the situation.
Agree with
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're
Agree
not
with that.
literally living on the same house.
Agree with that.
Sorry. Derek Greenwade said, we never had relations at my parents' house or her parents' house.
Oh, I can't say that. I've definitely done things at parents' house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if it's a health concern, it might be worth helping.
Right, right. And again, I think it really depends. You have to have vetted your girlfriend because I'm telling you, brother, I'm telling all of you guys, there's going to be, if you don't vet carefully, there will be constant health concerns.
Yeah.
Constant health concerns. Thank you
Never
for the happy anniversary, Jamal. Appreciate that.
And thank you, Darren Ross, for the super sticker.
Thank you for the super sticker, Darren Ross.
Yeah, okay? Thank you so much.
I agree. It's on a case by case basis. I just think you have to vet. You have to have vetted her really carefully. You have to know her really damn well.
So like for those of you who are in a relationship with Filipinas, have you ever felt pressured to support her family financially? And if yes, how did you do it?
Right.
Like
never been any kind of pressure like that. Nothing like that at all from your family at all.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldborn is in the house.
Hey, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff? You are late, damn it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but we always appreciate you coming.
Yeah,
sure, right?
Thank you so much.
So since you just dropped in, hit him with the question again.
Yeah, so Jeff, just in case you want to call us in. So do you think for those of you who have a relationship with Filipinas, have you ever felt pressured to support her family financially?
Right.
And how did you deal with it? Now, if you want to answer the question, how would you feel if your Filipina partner asks you for money?
Right.
Yeah. So I think I would be ashamed to ask my if it's just a boyfriend, I would be ashamed to ask him for money.
You'd be ashamed to ask me for money?
Yes, I would be.
2 years later?
So I would, yeah. If it's
Word?
Yeah, I would still be ashamed because I would do by any means, all means, I will exhaust all efforts first.
But that's the exact reason that I would give you the money, is because I know that for you to come to me and ask me
you'll
for
be
money,
the last person.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I look at it. For you to come to me and ask me for money, I know you must really, really need. You would really need it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Stephen McCarl said, "I'll text you regarding Buford." Excellent. Stephen, let's get together. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Anyway, the topic: how would you feel if her family asked you for money? If her family asked you for money, if it happened repeatedly,
it's a different thing.
It would change the relationship completely.
Yes, definitely.
But if it was a one-time thing, I have a hard time.
But how would you know if it's a one-time thing?
I would do it the one time, but limited. I mean, if it's like, if you ask me for $500, come on, man. Yeah, come on. Yeah. But if it's first time thing and you just ask me for a couple hundred pesos, a couple thousand pesos, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. But if you're asking for a grip, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. So do you think it's helping out the family financially? The Filipina girlfriend's family financially is a sign of love, or it's more of an obligation?
I don't think it's an obligation. I don't think it's an obligation. I think it's a sign of love, and you do, and this is where hopefully you vetted her family, right? You vetted her family, so you know what they're about, and you shouldn't need to be helping them out constantly. But look, life happens, emergencies happen, things happen, so you might need to help here and there. So I think it's a sign of love and something that you would want to do if it's your wife.
Okay, sure. So how much is too much help?
Good question.
How much help is too much help?
Ask them. How much is too much help?
How much is too much help?
Yeah.
So while we post our question right on here on YouTube, so Jeff Goldberg said, I think I answered that pretty well. If she is my bride to be, or we are married, if it was in my power, I would most definitely take care of our family.
Right.
Yeah, it takes but if it's just a girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't. When you say take care of her family, I don't know that I would feel responsible for taking care of your family.
Mm.
But again, this is where the vetting process comes into play.
Got it.
And I should have, in my opinion, I should have vetted you enough, vetted your family well
No.
enough to know that they shouldn't need to be taken care of.
Got it.
And if I put myself in that situation, that's my fault.
Mm,
That's
mm,
my fault.
mm.
Okay.
So Derek Greenway said she's kind of a prude other than our house. What do you mean?
A prude means kind of stuck up or kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
mean or uptight.
uptight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, uptight.
So Jeff Goldburn said, I would feel a certain way about it if I felt like they were using an abusive situation.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you kind of, out of your good heart,
Mm-hmm.
You want to help. But on the next time you will have doubts already. Is it legit? Is it not legit? And
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
you have that gut instinct.
Yeah,
your
the
instinct
for
will
sure,
tell you.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mike T said, Cheng, have you traveled outside of the Philippines? No. I haven't traveled outside of the
Not
Philippines.
yet. We'll
Not
get you.
yet.
We'll get you out.
Yeah, but traveled within the Philippines. Yes.
Mhm.
So Stephen McCardle said, "Don't give dollars. Pay the bill directly." I think I'm with that. If she really needs help, like for example, paying the bill because
Mhm.
that's what she said, electric bill, then pay the bill directly.
Right.
Don't give her the money.
Yeah.
And if
Mhm.
ever, I think, is it not good if you ask for a receipt? I think I'm okay with giving a receipt, especially.
I would. You know what? I would want the receipt.
Mm,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know how I would ask for that. I don't know how I would ask for it, but I would want the receipt.
mm.
And to me, it's kind of proof that you were that what you said was legit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how I would ask for it, to be honest, right?
Okay.
All right. So
Because she might think that you're not trusting her.
yeah, but I'm not trusting her. I want to
Mm.
know if I'm giving you my hard-earned money. I want to know that you're at least telling me the truth, and it shouldn't be that much. It shouldn't. It's not asking much for you to show me that hey, I'm legit here, right? Yeah, that's my thinking.
All right.
Okay?
So Jamal said, let's go back to what Jamal said. I think, I
Never
lost
let
it.
her family know how much
You make, I think.
Yeah, how much you make. Yes.
Yes.
I absolutely agree with that.
And what you
Yeah.
do,
Yep.
for example.
I if you guys have met me, face to face or whatever, you will notice I don't talk about money. I don't talk about money. I don't talk about how much I make. I don't talk about I don't even talk about what I do in general unless somebody asks me. I don't talk about it because I think it kind of opens Pandora's box in some ways. So to me, it's just better just to not talk about it. So I agree with you, Jamal. Right? And then Jeff Gold.
Jeff Coburn said, if I was making $10,000 American per month, taking care of the family wouldn't be a problem. Depends on how much I am bringing in, how I feel they appreciated or need my assistance, etc.
I agree with that, but my only thing is, I'm telling you, once you say no, watch how quick you become the villain in the family. The moment you say no, the moment you stop helping, things can take a turn for the worse really quick. I'm just saying, but I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm just telling you, facts is facts.
Yeah.
When you say no, they will forget everything else you've done for them. They'll just remember the fact that you just told them no.
Yeah.
Right?
So Mr. Lee Knight said, "Hey Richie and Chang, my favorite Pete's enough love from Barbados."
What's going on, Mr. Lee Knight? What's going on, brother? We appreciate you. Big love to Barbados. Never been out there. I would love to go out there. Nice island, beautiful people. They got cool accents out there. Yeah. Right.
Okay. So Slick Rick said, it's too much if she asked me to help her fourth grandfather. After all, how many grandparents does she have?
Exactly.
And
it gets up there. There'll be a whole bunch of family members.
And I agree with Tobias. It's my cash. I decide what to do with it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, brother.
So asking for recipes are just part of a good bookkeeping.
Receipts.
Receipts. Yeah. Okay. Asking for receipts are just part of
Sure, why not? Yeah.
And if she's not, hesitant to give you a breakdown of the expenses, then
maybe she just really doesn't need the money enough. Right? I'm just saying, if you expect, I mean, we all work hard. Everybody has a certain amount of value that they put to their time. I value my time immensely. Time is money. And if you want me to give you my hard-earned money, then I'm just not giving away money. I have to feel like it's a legit reason for me to give you my money.
Mm.
And I don't think it's asking too much for that person to say, hey, don't worry, I'll bring you back a receipt. And cool. All right, cool with that. I have no problem with that, right? Okay.
Yeah. So Jeff Goldburn said, yeah, helping needs to be vetted properly. Yeah, you have to analyze the situation first and make sure that it's a legit emergency or she really, really needs the money. So Stephen McCardle said, so true about saying no to family.
Yeah.
And Calivet said, trust is built, but never trust anyone until they have built the trust.
It's legit. That is legit, man. I'm telling you guys who have helped other family people out, when you come here, or even if you're not here, you watch and see what happens if somebody asks you for money and you say no to them. See how they treat you after that.
Yeah. Dion Clack, welcome to our channel. Dion. Yeah, Dion Clack, just use common sense, man. Dating is dating, no matter where you are. Use sense. Don't be a sucker.
Say it again. Don't be a what?
Don't be a sucker.
A sucker.
Yeah. But if it's real, nothing wrong with helping. If you kiss the Wookiee, she'll be giving you money.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
If you kiss the Wookiee, she'll be giving you money. Right.
Oh. Right.
You understand?
No.
I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it to you.
Thank you.
All right. Remember we started 4 minutes early, so we got a couple more time. We got a little bit more time. Look, let's take one last caller. Somebody get on the phone, call in, and be the last comment of the day in this live stream. Somebody get on the phone. Who's it going to be? I don't care who it is. Call in with what you got, your take on our conversation. Give us the last thoughts in our conversation today. So somebody get on the phone.
Here's our number, 415-490-8030.
Put it in there one last time.
And call me maybe. Okay.
All right, there you go. One last time.
One last time.
Yeah, who's the person
the last caller to close this up?
I got the phone right here. We're staring at the phone. We're gonna put Jedi. I'm throwing Jedi mind trick on the phone, right? It's like,
yeah. Let's just give a quick shout out to Isaac.
Absolutely. Good call. Quick shout out to Isaac and his wife, Miss Tess. We really appreciate you guys having us and inviting us to dinner. We had a nice dinner together. Really appreciate that. Isaac, I know you're leaving tomorrow, yeah?
I think so.
Tomorrow, so have a safe trip back, and we'll look forward to seeing you the next time you come. So we really appreciate that. Right?
Yeah. And of course, if you just came into our channel, don't forget to hit the like of this video, the live stream. Don't forget to push that notification bell. Okay, so what else?
Who's gonna be the last call? Last call of the day. We got 2 minutes left. Yeah. Call you. Maybe you really need to novel, dude. Right? All right. Derek Greenwood. Jeff couldn't do it, brother. They'll resend you once you say no. Yeah. Derek, you're on point. People who have been here have experienced this. They know the moment you can help 20 times. The moment you say no, everything changes, and you become that ninja. Right. You become that ninja. Exactly. So definitely. Dion Clack, how about that? That was really cool. Has anybody ever done this before?
No.
Dion gifted one Richie Rich Abroad membership, right? So Derek, he gifted it to Derek Greenway. Derek, welcome to the Richie Rich Abroad family. Dion, that was really cool of you, man. I think that's the first time anybody's ever done that.
Yeah, that's why
I've seen people do that on other channels, but I've never seen that before.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Dion. Right? All right, last caller. Nobody wants to be the last caller? I need to call myself? Okay, somebody came up. Right.
Thank you.
All right, so who is it? Virginia, do you know? You don't know.
No.
All right, let's get this last caller on the line. You're
slipping,
slipping, dude. You're slipping. You're supposed to keep the speaker on. All right, Richie Rich Abroad, Rich and Ching are in the house. Who is on the line?
This is Jacques Payne calling in. How are you doing?
Jacques, what is going on? What's happening, brother?
Oh, not too much. On the last question, I would just say I probably wouldn't do it, and unless it was a health issue, maybe I would help out, and then I would send the funds through my lady.
Got it.
That's what I would do. And also, I'd tell them, look, the ninjas that I'm related to are always trying to milk me for money. I don't have anything.
Exactly, right? And I don't have a problem saying no. Some people have problems saying no. But look, if we're not that close, first of all, you shouldn't be asking me for money. But second of all,
Yeah.
look, look, if I don't have it or if I don't feel comfortable giving it, I'm just not going to give it. If I love you, just like with Ching and her family, I'm just going to give it because you've earned that. They've earned that right. But otherwise, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. Right? Jacques, thanks for being the last caller. We appreciate you. And we love you. Thanks for supporting our channel, brother.
You're welcome. Great show. Keep up the good work.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next show. Take care.
All right.
So peace. Let's just read some of the few comments here. So Jeff Goldburn said, "No goodbyes, no hugs, no love. They were exposed, and he knew he couldn't buy their love."
Exactly.
Mike T said, "Thank you both for the live stream. You both have an enjoyable, blessed day."
Thanks, Mike.
And Jeff Goldburn said, "Answering the question of how long should you wait until you are married as guided by the good Lord." Final
Thank
answer,
you.
yes.
Him and Bud Phillips, right? Actually, there's a few people who said that. And as I said before, look, I think everybody has their own way of doing stuff. I love to hear people say that because it restores my faith in that there's just good people out there that have certain beliefs, that hold on to certain values or morals. And mine are different. But I'm not mad at you for having some of your own that are different too. I respect that. I got mad respect that. So thank you. Right?
And Derek Greenwade said, "They could know how much I make, but it's up to me to give up the ends."
I'm not going to tell how much. Yeah, it's still it's up to me how much I give. But people when they hear
Ding, ding,
yeah,
ding.
they dollar signs. Their eyes light up and all that stuff. And yeah, you guys, thanks so much
so awesome,
for joining us for our live stream. I hope you guys liked it as much as we do. We want to get as many people calling in the future to build up our support, build up the channel, and have a family, family environment where people.
I'm actually looking forward to you meeting up with the guys.
Yeah, I'm excited about it now, right? We got a group of people. Stephen McCardle, right, said hopefully Stephen's going to join us. A couple people join us. You guys hit me up on the email, and I promise you, me and John Armwood are going to get together. We're going to come up with a time and a date. It's going to be on the Saturday or the Sunday, whichever Saturday or Sunday follows the 16th of April, whatever that one is. But we'll get together. We'll have the specifics in our next live stream or before then.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys. We love you guys so much, and we appreciate your support. And next video, join us for our video on Monday where we talk about
something special.
Something special. But we had the topic, didn't we?
Yeah.
What was the topic?
But it's in no particular order. But okay,
yeah, but
something special.
We have 3 great videos coming up next week. We know you guys are going to dig them. So join us for next week for our videos. We'll look forward to your comments, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Deuces.
We're out.